Hello, I know I'm back. Forgive me for the background noise. You're going to hear my dryer go off and clicking every once in a while. Everything here is subject to change, so yeah. Let's have a chat. I have my own dedicated server up now. Yes, I know this feels like out of left field and that I've been gone for quite a while, but this is for a good reason. As of lately, I've hardly played live TF2 for quite a while due to a multitude of reasons. I've done a long contracts, I really have no interest for the new updates that we get every year, I don't really gamble for the cosmetics or anything crazy for unusuals, I just simply have lost interest over time. I refuse to touch casual because that system within itself is just utterly broken. I don't care what anyone says, but here's my point. I've simply created my own server just so I can have fun with my friends just to play vanilla TF2 and not jump through hoops to do so. But Painko, there's already a good amount of selection to choose from. What about these servers? You have Uncletopia, you have Zestyland, you got Castaway, you got freaking Tiny Kitty's Girl Pound servers, or however you pronounce it, but frankly, I don't want to join. Simply put, I don't care for those servers. They all have their issues and I don't care. For example, with Uncletopia, there's class restrictions. That's my major gripe. I've never really understood this whole notion of class restrictions. Why can't I be the 5th spy? Why can't I be the 12th heavy? Why can't I be the 6th medic? This just never, ever in my life have ever made sense to me. I don't really think class restrictions fix the issues of the gameplay anyways. Well, if you clearly don't understand, maybe you don't see the problem at hand here, Painko. I would love if anyone were to explain to me the actual problem and the idea behind class restrictions. No one's actually given me a conclusive answer. Don't even get me on Tiny Kitty. Okay, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, just like turn off sprays. You don't like the liquid diarrhea that they spray on the wall. Why do I have to do that? Let's think about this logically here. I have to give up a really funny and cool feature of spraying maybe like memes and funny doges on the wall, just so weirdos and addicts can just roam free. Okay, let's talk about the two servers I will not be bringing up. UGC and Skyle. Those are the ones that I will never, ever go back to ever again. Like I said, I will not be discussing them into further detail, but know that I have a strong negative gripe against them. As of the other servers, like Zesty Jesus' servers, I don't know, like they're hardly populated, nobody joins, and when there are, it's just a bunch of people in Germany on said servers, and it's just like, I don't want to play there with like a bajillion ping, forget that. And then finally, we have the sinking ship that is Castaway. They have some pretty okay weapon reverts. Some of them are bad, don't get me wrong. We don't always get golden nuggets, but the community there is just really unacceptable. You have this, like, big egotistical Lithuanian man just pretending to be a brown-skinned Italian and just coping at the fact that he isn't and will never be. It's just like, for one, funny for me, and two, just depressing. Unlike me, where I'm a proud brown-skinned Hispanic adult living his dream, baby, playing TF2 with the boys. We got nothing wrong with our server. You can spread as much funny, silly, chungus, like Doge memes as all you want. As long as it's not porn on the wall, I'm content. Also, no racial slurs. That's just like, that goes without saying. Anyways, further information about the servers and the rule set and all the maps included will be added later on. A link to the Steam group community to follow for any changes made to the server. This would have been better with the script, but I digress. Here you can see me playing some Watergate, because I don't know, I like player destruction, especially Watergate. But in this clip, I'm just basically breaking down the ground rules to everyone in the server. I'll have to remind myself to add it to the message of the day, but nonetheless, so far we got a pretty small community. Hopefully it grows. If it doesn't, oh well, at least I had fun hanging out with my friends. This is Painko Breadcrumbs signing out.